Hi, we are the USDA NRCS team, and over the course of the semester, we have developed an application for ArcGIS for the process of wetland delineation. So a little bit more background on the company that we work with. It is the USDA NRCS, which stands for the United States Department of Agricultural National Resources Conservation Service. They were established in the 1930s, and they deal with primarily with the conservation of agricultural lands, and in our case, this would be wetlands. And they have offices in nearly every county in the US. So a little bit of background on our stakeholders. We have Brian Baskerville, who is the geotechnology specialist, and Neil Dominy, who is the state soil scientist. And both of these individuals have been great contacts to work with. They've showed up to every meeting, and it has been great working with them throughout the entirety of the semester. A little bit of background on our team. We have Samir Kashap, who is the squad lead and product manager. Myself, Parker Shimmick, who I am the development manager. We have Braden Clyde, a developer. We have Jared Breitkreitz, who is also a developer. And finally, we have Reed Stagmeyer, who is our final developer. Our team consisted of Bill Browning, the product manager, Shruti Dagumati, the tribe lead, and Justin Collier, the coach. And these individuals have also been great to work with, very open with communication, and have helped with the process and development of our application. So the problem that our application needed to solve dealt with the USDA NRCS receiving 3,000 delineation requests annually. And these requests affect the farmers' government funding and also environmental conservation. And this workload from these 3,000 delineation requests is higher in Nebraska than surrounding states. And so the whole goal of our project was to streamline this process for the NRCS workers so that they can fulfill all of these requests that they are receiving annually. And so our goal of our project was to create an application for ArcGIS that can streamline the entirety of this process and make it simpler and faster to use. So this opened up multiple opportunities in our development, and these include streamlining the delineation process in ArcMap and also ensuring that our data has integrity as we are working with a government entity. So the integrity of our data is very important as it can affect not only the amount of income that farmers could receive based on their wetlands, but also statistics dealing with the wetlands and conservation themselves. We also had to work with multiple data entries simultaneously, as they wanted that as a feature of the program to help fill in information faster that may be the same across multiple fields. We also worked with pulling data automatically from ArcMap and also writing data to ArcMap to help automate some of the process of data entry that before would have to be done manually. And all of this was the goal to expedite the delineation process and improve the quality of life for the NRCS team.
The solution we created is a Windows form made using .NET 3.5 and the ArcObjects SDK. Here is a screenshot of the initial screen seen when the user loads the solution into ArcMap. Now we will go to the application to demonstrate some of its features. So this is ArcMap, and right here we have two fields on the map. So previously, the NRCS team would have to fill out this table here manually, which was very time consuming, which is why they wanted a solution to reduce the amount of time it took to attribute these fields. So we can select the fields and open up our tool. So right here, it lists the two fields that we selected. So if I choose this one, it will highlight it in ArcMap and in the attribute table so that the NRCS member will know which field that they're working with. So on the partial A tab, there are 3 of these text boxes which are red. These ones are required to be filled out in order to save. So if I also select this other field here, all the conflicting data where they don't match completely will be turned to this orange color and denoted by 3 asterisks. Another feature that we have is this import ROP. So over here there is a ROP layer, which is just a bunch of data that is filled out by other people that aren't on the team. So if we go here, it will go and import all the data that is assigned to this ROP point. And then the biggest part of our tool is Appendix C, which is a slide review. So for slide review, which a field has to be looked at by historical imagery to determine if it is a wetland or not. And this is arguably one of the most important parts of the wetland delineation process for the NRCS. So here we have a county pulled up, and here are all like checkboxes which are available historical aerial imagery slides for the year and month. So to add another slide, we will select year, month, and add up to 2 descriptors for that field, and also some notes. And that adds it to the list. Let me save that. And if we are working on multiple fields at the same time, it will do the conflicting information also. So slides that are on one but not the other will be highlighted in this orange color, but slides that are shared for the 2 fields will remain in this gray color. And it can also be seen here on our slide review list. So it's still denoted by the 3 asterisks, followed by which field number the slide belongs to. But then for the second one here, since it is not conflicting, it will not have the 3 asterisks. So some of the values and highlights of our solution were we created an intuitive multi-tabbed interface. This allowed us to delineate multiple fields concurrently. We had a consistent UI, which allowed for better speed use and also quicker learning curve. In addition, we also had autofilling functionality, which reduced the time needed to complete delineation. And it also works with the existing geodatabase and ROP layer. We want to say thanks to both our sponsors and the team. It has been a great year of learning and development, and the whole process went smoothly thanks to the great communication among members. We hope that this product will help the NRCS team for years to come.